What is 17 SDG? The 17 developmental goals are also known as the global goals, which were adopted by the United Nations member states in 2015. It's a universal call to action to end the poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity by 2030. The 17 SDGs are integrated to work as a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all of us. And good health and well-being is our third and very, very important goal. World Health Organization has divided wellness into physical, mental, and social. However, we, the unicorn people, have gone ahead and included financial to create a holistic and realistic approach towards employee wellness and well-being. Now, something which I want everybody to pay 2 minutes attention on. 75% of people are suffering with mental, neurological, and substance use disorders, and they do not receive any treatment at all. 76% of the employees experience burnout at work. Or there are certain organizations who have already started spending on employee well-being and health. And what they have seen is remarkable. 50% decrease in employee absenteeism. 87% of the employees consider health and well-being as one of the prime things while considering an offer from any of the employer. Yet, only 1% of organizational manpower budgets are invested in employee well-being programs. This is the reality of today. The slide actually takes you through the entire journey of several programs that we have curated as per the bigger sections of physical, mental, financial, and social. We have under physical, we have yoga, Zumba, aerobics, boxing, and dance fitness. Under mental wellness, apart from sound therapy, we also have art therapy, dance and movement therapy, meditation, and chakra healing. We also pay a lot of attention on social wellness because that is one thing I think this COVID has made us realize the importance of our social presence and well-being. Relationship building, improv for trust building, team bonding, and volunteering activities. We also do a lot of, many sessions on financial wellness because money is important. And we understand that rest all, quadrants will go out of balance the moment financial wellness goes out of balance. We today have an amazing facilitator among us. His name is Mr. Advait Danke. Advait comes with a lot of experience in the field of Dhwani Chikitsa. Advait is an internationally certified sound therapist and a music therapist. He has majored in Ayurveda, and his entrepreneurial journey steps that follow connecting the world through the vibrational power of sound and music. His outreach has expanded to Europe, and he has extensively taught the world for awareness of Nada Yoga, Ayurveda, delivering the ancient art of sound healing. He has represented India and has also performed in many international cultural festivals. His workshops are not limited to any requisites. It's available for everyone, young, old, couples, and families. He has performed in various disease awareness fundraising events for spreading awareness about Nada Yoga. One of the very proclaimed people in spiritual awareness who are helping a lot of leaders in the corporate world, as well as, people from, all walks of life in maintaining their spiritual balance. Welcome, Advait. I now go ahead and give the dice to you to take us through this journey.
Yes, surely. Uh, Thank you very much for the wonderful introduction. Let me just tune in the mic now.
Sure.
So great. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. It's 5:12 p.m. sharp, and thank you all for joining today's wonderful Dhwani Chikitsa, the Siddha Dhwani Chikitsa program. And I hope the video and the audio is clear. If you can listen it clearly, please type yes in the comment box. Yes, RKG, thank you. Nice to meet you. Okay, great. It's clear. Wonderful. So the journey of sound or today's session will be a very deep in the sense we generally have a limited perception of the life. So the moment when we are born till the death, we have many dense vibrations. That is what we call sanskaras in the Vedanta and the Yogic Parampara. So the sound therapy is not an ordinary kind of a therapy. Nowadays, across the world, the new market has come up with all the different kinds of therapies. Healing modalities है, बहुत सारे अलग अलग प्रकार के modalities आ रहे हैं. But sound therapy is not one of that. Basically, all the therapies that we see actually are byproduct of the entire yogic parampara. But how to actually gain the access to the unlimited wisdom? It is through the vibrations, it is through the sound. So now, if we see the entire world, the entire universe is nothing but the sound. If we see the way the universe has been created with the Big Bang, it is nothing but the sound. Many physicists and scientists now have been researching about the omnipresent sound. Recently, even NASA has credited the sound of the sun is actually matching the sound with the Om. So there are many such scientists across the world who are not currently with us, like the Einstein, Tesla, then the Schrodinger. You would be surprised because of such scientists, we are actually enjoying the all the luxuries that we are having. And let me tell you the secret. In all their biographies, in all their scientific experiments, they credited the Upanishads and the Gita and the Vedas to correct their findings, to actually get inspired. The Einstein himself said that whenever I used to find the inspiration or when I used to feel demotivated, I always went back to the Upanishads. He always went back to the Gita to find what the Brahma is, what the consciousness is. So this sound, this dhvani, has been in our culture, has been in the entire world. It's not just in India, but if you see the entire therapeutic aspect of sound or music has been in the Eastern traditions, in the Western traditions, in the ancient civilizations as well. If we see the temples, the design of the temples, the design of the mosques, the design of the churches, they all represent one thing: how to enhance the vibrations, how to enhance your vibrational immunity, how to enhance your absorption of the sound around you. Because we are just a vibration, and that exact experience of the vibration, that is what the scientists were finding out or seeking for, but they actually never found out the same conclusion where the Einstein came or the Tesla came. The Einstein came at the conclusion with so much research, so much of scientific experiments, where one of his greatest findings is everything is energy equal to mc square, or the theory of relativity, the time and the relativity, the theory of the frames, or even if you see Newton, all his scientific and the experiments connected with the physics, they all lead to one thing, that is we are all an energy. But the greatest challenge was they never could have the experience. So what do you guys think? Is experience better or just the information and knowledge? So what do you guys think? Where is the transformation really applicable? Or where is the transformation zone really works? Does it work in just the scientific attitudes, or is it just limited with the mind or the information, or it has to be experienced? You can comment that in the chat box. Experience or information? Where does the transformation lies? Experience. Okay, Architects, it's the experience. Okay, Rishabh, hello, welcome. You say the experience. Okay. Alka ji hai experience. Rakhi ji experience. Okay. Akshay ji hai experience. Everyone knows it's the experience. I'm sure all the 16 people today have joined. They knew. उनको पता है, हमें पता है कि वो अनुभव में है. But are we really experiencing it? The same thing what the Buddha said 2500 years before. He said the same conclusion what the Einstein and the Tesla has been saying. But that is coming from the experience, that is coming from the authority, that is coming from a lineage, a tradition, a parampara of all the Buddhas, the Buddhahood that we say. And this is where the Bodh comes into the picture, the Bodh. Now, what we tell in the Bodh Marga is to actually attain this experience, to actually attain this wisdom, we first have to work on our own vibrations. How to work on our own vibrations? Because right now, if we see, I hope कि majorly हम city environment से है, 100% लोग city से है. Now, can you comment in the chat box which type of vibrations do you generally listen? Maybe it's the noise, the traffic. What else is there? You know, the emotions and the thoughts we experience or we listen to, it is nothing but the vibration. So which type of thoughts, emotions, or the media which right now is telling us? So what is the current environmental vibration that we are experiencing? Maybe the fear. Yes, exactly. Today is the mental health day. Exactly. The entire world is going into the conflict. The entire world is running mad before how to fix the mind. But let me tell you the secret, you cannot fix the mind with normal pills or just with yoga or meditation. You cannot. Yes, I am saying yoga and meditation as well. You might be surprised. We are actually going to do an Ad Yoga, but at the same time I'm telling yoga and meditation cannot fix the mind unless and until it comes from a Guru Krupa. It comes from a certain lineage. It comes from the certain tradition. So for that has to happen, we first have to see that the dense vibrations, जिसको हम cluttering भी कहा है अक्षय जी ने, cluttering, all the garbage that has come on our DNA. Basically the DNA what we tell about, it is nothing but the vibration. So all the thoughts, the emotions, the body, the physical body, the mind is encompassed of the vibrations. Now the theory of physics, what does it say? The resonance. All the new scientific findings are nothing but they are just crediting back the Vedantic parampara, the yogic parampara. So what does it say? The resonance. So what you listen, you become. That is what the new epigenetics or the new medicine says to us. What we listen, we become. Even Max Planck has said this. You know, what you see, what your consciousness sees, that is how you start changing your physical reality. So for an example, now you guys tell me, if we are in a fear, so what will our environment look like? If we are listening to fear, that is the one scenario, and at the same time our own patterns are of the fear. So what will happen? Do we out of the sky experience love and awakening, or do we experience clarity if we have fear, or if we just listen to the vibrations of chaos, noise, all the pretendness, all the garbage, all the, you can say, the confusion, the conflict, the anxiety, the stress. So what do you think? Do we, out of a blue, we can experience the freedom from these vibrations? Is it possible? You can type yes or no. If we just keep on listening to these sounds, to this mental chaos, is it possible that we can have the silence, we can have the calmness, we can have the relaxation, we can have a deep contemplation and clarity in the life? Because the clarity is not the function of the mind or the mental attitude, it is of the navel, it is of your own heart. But right now, what the entire world is running behind is fixing the mind, is fixing the physical structure. This is where even the WHO, it doesn't know anything about the mind and the body or the consciousness. It just tells the physical perception or the physical surfaces. But here, if we go on to the Ayurveda or to the yogic traditions, what it says, that you are actually not the body, you are not even the mind, you are actually the consciousness. But to reach that level of consciousness or to reach that level of vibrations, we have to fix the vibrations that we are experiencing. For an example, if we are in a fear, then all the things that we experience is of fear. And this is where we call them in the Vedanta Parampara or in the Bodh Marga as the sanskaras. This sanskar term can be very common in India, sanskars or the genetic patterns. So if we have these dense genetic patterns on our own body in the vibrations at the vibrational level, because the DNA, now the new research of epigenetics tells that the DNA has all the information encoded, all the memory, all the genetic blueprints. For an example, if we have been programmed that, oh my God, money is everything in our life. So the entire life we have the same program, that we run behind the money, we run behind some other things, we run outside of our own self. And here where the Bodhmarga or the sound plays the important role. If by the external invasion, if we can separate this noise from the correct frequency, then the real awakening can be possible. Then the journey towards your own self can be really possible. Because if you go on learning all the affirmations, or if you just work with your own mind, it won't help. Because the mind always is in the past, the mind always is in the future, it is never in here, present. So to work on the mind, first we have to work on our vibrations. So when we work on the vibrations, the entire mind starts to get into the zone of no mind. I hope you are getting what I'm saying, because some concepts can be very beyond. Some concepts can be like you must be listening for the first time, but you just accept them, you just receive them. Because when I'm speaking, it's not a predetermined discourse or a predetermined talk. It is actually coming as per the audience. The entire talks at the Bodh Marga is never determined, it's never a fixed syllabus. It always comes as per the energy of the audience. So to work on our own consciousness, that's what we call the Bodh, or that is what the Buddha used to call. How to reach to the Bodh? Bodh. All the gurus, all the ancient masters have been calling this as the Bodh. Sant Ramdas Maharaj called this as the Bodh. Naneshwar Maharaj called this as the Bodh. All the Sant Parampara call this as the Bodh. And the scriptures refer this as the Hari or the Shiv. So to reach at that point, first we need to work on the vibrations. So when we declutter the vibrations, then only we can sense our own self. Because right now our entire nervous system is getting blocked. है कि नहीं? So when we are into the corporate environment, all the time when we are thinking logic, doing the planning, doing all these mindful activities, they actually block the nervous system. What we have a thing called as the vagus nerve here, the vagus nerve and the nervous system. So when we are actually spending all the time here in the head, it blocks off the connection with the heart and the navel. So let me show you this slide where it comes, where I can show you the vagus nerve. And this is what the new science now tells us. To work on the gut or on the navel, it is the new medicine, it is the new science. And this is where the sound plays the role. If we work on our own sound, what it helps is to fix all these systems. If we work on the sound, we work on the nervous system, we work on the head, we work on the heart, and we ultimately work on the navel. And when the correct vibrations, if we can receive the correct vibrations of clarity, of love, of peace, of awakening, then all these things can be taken care. Because right now, if we see, people are struggling with the mental issues, with the emotional issues, with their hormonal issues, है कि नहीं? With the reproductive issues, with the heart, the cardiovascular issues. But when we actually work on the sounds, the correct sounds, all these issues can be taken care. Because first and the foremost thing, the sound or the sound therapy, what it does, it recorrects your nervous system. Then it recorrects your reproductive system. Then it recredits the brain and the functioning of your own mind. It reprograms. So that is what the Siddha sound therapy does. So this is not the ordinary sound therapy. People think that it is coming, like if you can see in my background, the bowls that I'm having, the singing bowls. So right now they have been famous as the Tibetan singing bowl or Himalayan singing bowl. But they are not from the Tibet or the Himalayas. They are basically from the yogic traditions of Siddha Parampara. सो इनका जो हिंदी नाम है वो भी लोगों को पता नहीं है, इनका आयुर्वेदा का जो रेफरेंसेस है वो भी पता नहीं है. एंड सिंस द डेकेड वी हैव बीन वर्किंग ऑन दिस, वी हैव बीन ब्लेस्ड इनफ, वी हैव बीन लकी इनफ, जो हमारे मास्टर है तो उनको ये रिवील हुआ है. सो वी बिलोंग टू अ सर्टेन लीनिएज, and since the decade we have been working on the sound. So when we change our own sound, when we change our own vibrations, this is where the new pattern can be created, or else we cannot interrupt our sanskaras, we cannot interrupt our own genetic patterns. Have you ever worked on our own self? कि आपने देखा होगा कि बहुत सारे आपने अफर्मेशंस किए होंगे या बहुत सारा मेडिटेशन किया होगा या बहुत सारे वर्कशॉप्स भी शायद से यहाँ पे अटेंड किए होंगे, बट द लॉन्ग लास्टिंग ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन is actually not getting in our own life. Why? Because the interruption is not happening at the correct frequency. The interruption of the patterns, the sanskar chalan, इसको कहते हैं संस्कार चलन, to eliminate the sanskaras, तो ये possible नहीं होता है. तो ये कभी possible होगा when there is the correct tradition, the correct lineage, the correct authority which comes into the picture. So this is where the sanskaras gets eliminated, and then sanskaras are nothing but the mental disorders. जैसे आरके जी ने कहा है, how sound therapy helps mental disorders. So when we can eliminate these genetic imprints, this is where you can work on the mind. You cannot work on the mind with just the affirmations or with the mental, with the pills or by journaling. All this what the psychology tells us, because we have many psychologists, MD doctors visiting our workshops, and even they themselves are in depression. So the interruption of the patterns, when that happens, this is where the mind can have its own space. Because right now what the psychology tells, the mind is the mind is kind of a physical, it's a kind of a physical matter. But can you guys tell me, can you tell what is the measure of love, what is the measure of the anxiety that you are experiencing? Can it be really measured? Can you measure depression? You cannot measure that. Can you measure your own emotions? Can you measure how much you love your wife? Is there any measurement possible for that? Can you touch your mind? You cannot touch your mind. You can touch your brain. You can possibly extract the DNA, but the shukshma, जो सूक्ष्म इसको कहते हैं, subtle, the subtle vibrations inside the DNA, you cannot access that. Only one who is actually meditating or who has experienced the awakening can actually do that. So you cannot touch your mind. You can touch your brain, you can touch your body, you can extract your DNA, you can study all the DNA. But how to change the DNA? That no one knows. So how to change the DNA with the vibrations? So when you have the vibrations of the love, of the peace, this is where the brain starts to change its own chemistry. Let me tell you, like Shirij is asking how to overcome anxiety. How to overcome anxiety? Now let me tell you, the anxiety that we face or all the chaos that we face is nothing but our vibrations have gone out of the place. When we have the incorrect vibrations, we have the incorrect information in our own life. So when we change the vibration, we change the patterns. So this I'm myself experiencing. For an example, I was always in the anxiety. I always used to be in the fear. I did not have any clarity in the life. Always the thoughts, always the chit chat which goes in the mind. So how to overcome that? First of all, I would like to give you the biggest secret, that you cannot stop the mind. You cannot pause the thoughts. But what you can do is you can go beyond the mind. You can go beyond the thoughts. So to go beyond the thoughts, first you have to become relaxed. Exactly, our life is what our thoughts make it. But what the Vedanta tells us, that you are not your thoughts, you are not your emotions, you are not this body. But then who is that then? To experience that and to have the freedom from the anxiety, from the stress, from the fear, because all these patterns are of the mind. These are all the sanskaras. And to overcome those sanskaras, we need the intervention of the sound. So are you all ready to have this intervention? To have this intervention of the sound therapy, the Siddha Dhani Chikitsa, because the interruption can help you to relax. This interruption itself, let me show you one slide here, which tells the effect of the sound on your brain, the effect of the Nad Yoga on your brainwave patterns. So we have certain brainwave patterns. So see, we have certain brainwave patterns. So what the sound therapy does at the initial level, it helps you to go into the state of alpha levels. It helps you to go into the state of theta and delta. And this is where the yogic traditions have been telling us that when you actually have the correct yoga, yoga is not of the asanas. So let me tell you one secret as well. The Nad Yoga or the real yoga, it is not about the asanas. It is about you connecting with the universe. So when you actually do that, your brainwave patterns go into the state of delta. So see, if we see, we are always into the thinking, logic, planning. We are always into the fear, anxiety, stress, which is in the beta state. So this is the beta state. So it is needed for critical thinking, it is needed for attention, for problem solving. But entire life, even right now when we are sleeping, we are in the beta state. So how can we become relaxed? How can we have the correct hormones? How can we have the correct emotions? है कि नहीं? तो आप तभी साउंड थेरेपी या जो ब्रेनवेव स्टेट्स आप तभी नीचे लाते हैं अल्फा, थीटा, डेल्टा के लेवल्स में. So this is where your stress eliminates. This is where your fear eliminates. This is where your hormones get into the correct order. You know the hormones of dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, ये सारे थीटा और डेल्टा लेवल में आते हैं. जो पेन रिलीफ के हॉर्मोन्स है ये सारे थीटा और डेल्टा लेवल में आते हैं. They doesn't come in the beta level. So this is what is needed now, so that you can go into the theta level. And when we reach to that theta level, This is where your mind becomes calm. And when you have the correct parampara or the lineage of the Nad Yoga or any yogic traditions, you can actually change your DNA patterns. Yes, you heard it right. We can change our DNA patterns. Are you listening this for the first time? We can change our DNA patterns. So to change that, we have to work with the sound. So let us all right away have the sound meditation. So are you all ready to work on the sound? To work on the sound meditation, on the Siddha Dhvani Chikitsa? If yes, you can type in the comment box or you can have the thumbs up. Okay, great. So what I'll be doing is I'll be having the digital soundtrack from the computer, and at the same time I will be playing the singing bowls as well. They will merge with the sound track. So what you have to do is you just have to lie down, and of course अभी 5:40 हो गए हैं. We will have the meditation now, और शायद से हम 10-15 मिनट extend भी करेंगे. Is it okay with you to go the session till 6:15 so that you can have the correct picture of the sound of the Nad Yoga? क्योंकि घाई घाई गेम मुझे भी एंड नहीं करना है, बिकॉज यू आर डिवोटिंग योर 1 आवर ऑफ द टाइम. सो सब यहाँ पे ज्वाइन हुए हैं. सो हम 10-15 मिनट एक्सटेंड किए तो इट विल बी रियली पॉसिबल, इट विल बी रियली ग्रेट. सो ओके, ग्रेट, वंडरफुल, ग्रेट. Okay then. So you can lie down now. You can choose, you can lie down, and I'll be playing the soundtrack here. Soothing, okay. How many people became thoughtless? क्या आप देख पाए कि
Advait, can I speak?
आप
Sorry,
thoughtless हो गए? Who are thoughtless right now?
me.
Yes. Okay. So one of the admins from the Unicorn people, she experienced thoughtlessness, relaxed, pleasant, soothing. So we have different types of sounds, what we call in the yoga, sattvic sounds, the rajasic sound, tamasic sound. So when we are listening to the sounds of disturbance, we become disturbed. But when we listen to the sounds of the sattva, of the calmness, then what we can do is we can start to radiate calmness around. So when we have to work on the mind, you cannot directly work on the mind or the anxiety or the depression. First we have to see why the depression is coming. The depression is nothing but depressed. When your being is depressed, can you relate that? So when you are depressed, when you are not connected with your own self, this is where the issue starts to come up. This is where your body's sensation starts to go away, because when you are too much into the mind, your body is not with you. And to grow towards the freedom or the spiritual awakening or to just become successful in your life, मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि सारे आज लोग हैं उनको सिर्फ spiritually grow करना है, but जिनको successful भी बनना है लाइफ में, तो उनको भी थॉटलेसनेस चाहिए. तो आप ही मुझे बताइए कि जो पानी है, there are two types of waters. There is one water which is calm, which is very silent. Will that attain more success, or the water which has उथल पानी जो हम कहते हैं उथल, तो किसको सक्सेस आएगा? उथल पानी को, या जो पानी है वो बहुत शांत है, वो फ्लो हो रहा है as per the flow of the river, as per the relaxed state of the river, that will have more success, that will have more sustained success. But right now what people are doing, people are actually going towards the uthar, the limited perception of the life. But when you actually do the Nad Yoga, when you actually have the sound, the correct sound in the life, this is where you can separate the noise and then you can move towards the clarity. Because the clarity does not come from the mind, It comes from the navel, नाभि, जो स्थित प्रज्ञा है. Gita call this as the sthita pragya avastha. So to move on this sthita pragya avastha, sthita pragya is nothing but you are stable, you are rooted in your own life. मतलब दुनिया में कुछ भी चालू है, दुनिया में कोरोना आए या और नया कोरोना आए, you don't have anything, you don't actually move anything. मतलब आप बाहर के दुनिया से कुछ मूव नहीं हो गए, but you can move the world. I hope you are getting what I'm saying. That is the true qualities of being into the compassion, into the love. Because ये sounds हमारे संस्कार को चलन करता है, हमारे संस्कार को हटाता है. And this is where what we do in the Bodh Marga. So ये जो पूरा spiritual awakening का path होता है, आई होप कि यहाँ पे जो लोग हैं उनको इसका थोड़ा एक महत्व होता है कि स्पिरिचुअली क्यों ग्रो करना होता है. सो इवन इफ यू वांट टू हैव द ग्रेट मनी इन द लाइफ, यू हैव टू बी स्पिरिचुअल. यू कैनॉट जस्ट रन इन बिहाइंड ऑफ द मनी, because then the money will run your life. You know, if you want to have the real prosperity, you have to become spiritual. You have to understand certain dimensions of energies. तो ही आप बन सकते हो सक्सेसफुल. तो ही आपको एक पूरी कंपनी या फिर जिसको बहुत ही ग्रेट पॉसिबिलिटीज क्रिएट करनी है, तो वो स्पिरिचुअल व्यक्ति होता है. एंड ग्रोइंग स्पिरिचुअल इज नॉट अबाउट यू फॉलोइंग अ रिलीजन, you following a community. It is absolutely rubbish idea. So growing spiritual is not having the rituals, but to go beyond the rituals. And this is what the entire path of awakening is there. So we have actually curated an entire path of spiritual awakening with the Bodh Marga. So since the decade we have been working on this, we have actually received as many credits and awards by, you can say, the top of the awards, the brands. And this is how the spiritual awakening, if you see, since the decade we belong to a particular lineage. So the entire path starts from the sound, to clear the garbage from the body and the mind. And then the next step comes with the DNA and the navel. So this is the entire path. Some terms are of course in Sanskrit, but at the same time, if you see, the daan is nothing but you becoming offering to the entire world. ये जो हमारा शरीर है, ये ऑफर हम कर देते हैं पूरा यूनिवर्स को. The satsang is nothing but you achieving the truth. You have the community, you have the sang with the sat. So you sit for the truth, you have your life for the truth. And then the seva, which is the selfless contribution. So your entire life becomes a gift to the universe. और else हम क्या करते हैं हमारे लाइफ में? हमारे लाइफ में इतना कबाड़ा होता है कि हम औरों के जीवन में कबाड़ा करते हैं, हमारे फैमिली में कबाड़ा करते हैं, खुद तो खुद के लिए कबाड़ा हो ही जाता है. All the diseases and the anxiety that we have, ये क्या है? ये कबाड़ा तो है ना. And this is your own making. So when we understand, when we have the awakening, when we have the spiritual awakening, हमें पता चल जाता है कि हाँ अद्वैत, ये तेरे थॉट्स है, ये तेरे इमोशंस है, ये तेरी इंट्यूशन है, तुझे किसको फॉलो करना है, तुझे क्या क्रिएट करना है. So all this intuition comes, and when this intuition and the clarity comes, this is where the life becomes a celebration, or else the life is into the chaos all the time. The life is always in the conflict, it's always disturbed. And ये कोई नया phenomenon नहीं है. अभी आपको लग रहा होगा कि हाँ आज के ही लोग इतना कॉन्फ्लिक्ट फेस कर रहे हैं, ऐसा नहीं है. 5000 साल पुराना भी वही कॉन्फ्लिक्ट था, वही इश्यूज थे लोगों के, अभी बस एम्पलीफाई हो गए हैं वो. बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल द मीडिया एंड ऑल द थिंग्स, इट हैज जस्ट बिकम एम्पलीफाइड, बट द ट्रूथ ऑलवेज रिमेन्स द सेम. एंड दिस इज वेयर द जर्नी ऑफ अवेकनिंग, इफ यू हैव इन योर ओन लाइफ the sound that we see in the bowls, with the singing bowls, with the entire awakening, the clarity can come into the life. So with the sounds, we have to check how to recorrect our vibrations. When we recorrect our vibrations, we can then change our thoughts. Then we can change about the emotions. Right now, if you see, you become very calm. You have become very relaxed. And in this relaxation, the brain emits the good chemicals, the good biochemistry, the good hormones, or else the hormones are disturbed. we never go into the sleep with the correct hormones as well. आज आप देख रहे हो कि आज के डेट में हम सोते भी हैं तो बहुत सारे थॉट से सोते हैं, उठते भी हैं तो बहुत सारे थॉट से उठते हैं. तो भाई इससे शांति कब होगी? मेनी पीपल विल से हाँ हम तो मर जाएंगे तो शांति मिलेगी ना, तो उसके पहले की शांति कब होगी फिर? उसके पहले आप शांत कभी होगे? उसके पहले आप आपकी जीवन को एंजॉय कब करोगे? Because the mind will play lots of dramas. So the entire awakening journey is nothing but you go beyond the mind. You go beyond all this mental and the physical issues. This is where the spiritual journey is all about. That you realizing that you have to go beyond the certain vibrations, to go beyond the certain states of the body and the certain states of the mind. And when that happens, believe me, life becomes a blessings. Life becomes so easy कि आपको जो काम भी करने हैं वो बहुत आसानी से होते हैं. आपको पैसा कमाना है वो बहुत आसानी से होता है. आपको डेस्परेशन में नहीं जाना पड़ता है. आपको बहुत सारे लोगों को प्लीज नहीं करना पड़ता है. आपको लोगों के कंपटीशन में आना नहीं पड़ता है. बिकॉज देन यू रिकॉग्नाइज दैट्स व्हाट is inside of me, that is what I have the clarity, and that becomes a greater picture. Because you believe me, I'm just 23 years of old. I have just graduated from my engineering, by the way, and have been getting invitations from all around the world to teach the Nad Yoga, to teach the sound. Why this is happening? I have no knowledge of yoga and Ayurveda before this awakening happened to me. So this is all the revelations that come to you. This is all the experience, the anubhav that happens when you have the correct sounds in the life. So when you have the correct sounds in the life, how can you have the correct sounds? First, to begin with, you have to replace certain habits. You because कैसे सिर्फ टॉक हम आज नहीं करने वाले, आपको बकायदा टूल्स हम देने वाले. So are you interested in the tools? Because without tools हम वो स्टेट में जा नहीं सकते. एक पॉइंट के बाद हमें वो टूल्स भी छोड़ने होते हैं. बट बिफोर द बिगिनिंग हम तभी कैटरपिलर है, तो कैटरपिलर को कुछ एफर्ट्स करने पड़ते हैं, कुछ साधना करनी पड़ती है. सो टू बिगिन विथ you can have the soundtracks that we have, जो अभी हमने soundtracks ऐसे किए हैं. So we have certain digital sound therapy tracks which are there freely on our YouTube. So we have the regular satsang on our YouTube, which our master does, which our team does. So you can participate in those free satsangs. You can know more about these satsangs like or the organization through the, of course, through the website and all that. Of course, we'll share certain emails with you. But just to give you the gist, so we have been working this since the decade, and this is the master Vibhushri, and his name is Rivesh Vade. So this is all the revelations that we are doing, and we are helping people to grow towards the awakening with the sound, with the singing bowls, with the Ayurveda, with the Nad Yoga. Because the yoga is nothing but you getting unified with the consciousness, you getting unified with your own self, and Nad is nothing but the sound. So through the sound, you are getting unified with the consciousness, and that is the most beautiful thing which can happen. And there are certain tools, digital tools, then the physical tools like the singing bowls. So the singing bowls help you to release all the karmic imprints, the patterns, so that you will have more freedom, you will have the finances required, you will have the flow, the correct flow in the life. Maybe it's your health, it's your wealth, it's your relationships. Because since the decade we have been seeing, right from stress to cancer, we have results with the sound, just with the dhwani chikitsa. So that is what we have been doing. And of course, to know more, you can reach out to the unicorn people or just to go towards the website. And now we can have kind of a Q&A session where you can ask certain questions and we can answer. I can answer that. So any people, you have any questions, you can chat or you can ask. So let us know if you have any questions right now.
You may feel free to unmute yourself and ask the question.
How does one practice on this daily basis? Yes. So the soundtracks can be listened daily. The soundtracks can be listened daily. This is the first step of the practice. And then we teach certain kriyas in the entire awakening journey. And the path of the Bodh Marga is of the Siddha Parampara, meaning there is no practice required. But on the initial basis, to have the wings of the freedom or to have the wings of, like the butterfly, caterpillar को कुछ efforts लेने पड़ते हैं. So we teach certain kriyas, and then you have the digital solutions like the soundtracks. So we have app on the Play Store, on the Google Store and the Apple Store. So you can download the app, or on the YouTube you can search my name or you can search our foundation name, and then you can have the tracks. Yes, suggest some soundtracks for depression patients. Yeah, so on the app we have soundtracks for relationship harmony, for your mental health issues, so that you can just explore on the website. But just to give you the slide, let me tell you. So there are certain tracks for depression, there are tracks for you having the well-being, like for diabetes, arthritis, and all these things can be taken care. So we have certain soundtracks. We even have the soundtracks for sun, earth, moon. We have soundtracks for prosperity. So if you have challenges in your finances, you can tune with the prosperity soundtrack. So that will help. For depression, we have the relationship harmony track, the well-being track, and also the chakra track. So these tracks you can enjoy. They are hardly like for rupees 400 or 800. It depends how much you are wanting. You can check that on the website. So here Shav Gupta says he or she has asked me personally. I feel asleep within the 2 minutes. Don't recollect what I heard, and I woke up to the voice. Why did this happen? Yes. So this sound that we have doing, this is the greatest thing. Within 2 minutes, you go in a deep state of trance, the samadhi state. This was the state of you being into the pre-samadhi, we can say. This was not, of course, the samadhi avastha, but the trance-like state, a deep meditative state. So when you have this deep meditative state, you go beyond the mind. You must have no thoughts. So this is where we have to reach. So that way. कुकुन मतलब इग्नोरेंस में होते हैं हम. कुकुन जो अगर हम ये हो जाते हैं, व्हाट इज द इक्विवेलेंट ऑफ कुकुन बिफोर द बटरफ्लाई. सो कुकुन इज लाइक द अवेकनिंग, द फ्लावरिंग स्टार्ट्स टू हैपन. तो कैटरपिलर तभी हम होते हैं, कैटरपिलर तभी एफर्ट्स भी नहीं लगाती है, तभी हम इग्नोरेंस में रहते हैं. व्हेन द कैटरपिलर स्टार्ट्स टू वर्क, दैट दिस इज वेयर द कैटरपिलर रिकॉग्नाइजेस कि मुझे अवेकनिंग की तरफ जाना है, मुझे इग्नोरेंस हटाना है, मुझे ये डर्ट हटाना है. एंड देन द ककून इज लाइक यू आर इन दिस स्टेट कि वो हो कंप्लीट भी नहीं हुआ है और वो इट्स इन द ट्रांजिशन. तो ये ट्रांजिशन की स्टेट होती है, साधक की स्टेट होती है, ये साधना की स्टेट होती है. So that is very much required. So that way. So we have this kind of the sessions as well, and of course you can join our communities as well on the WhatsApp or on the
What's the name?
and that's about it. So we work majorly on the spiritual awakening through the transformation, where we have to work on the state of Advaita. So generally what we do is we are always stuck in the body mind issues, the ego and the world. This is where the state of Dvaita is. But then when you work on your own DNA, navel and the heart, this is where the transformation state is. And from the transformation you move towards the Advaita, where there is bliss and joy all the time. You are just one with the entire universe. And that is where the entire path has to have. So you can also join, like if you wish to join, we can send the mail or SMS. You can join our groups, or you can just search my name, and you can definitely contact Unicorn people. They are having great sessions for the corporates for this, so that your mind can have a great relaxation. So that is about it. So if you wish to give the feedback, you can tell right now, or you can join any of the groups. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Advait, for this relaxing session. When I was listening to the music, I was totally mesmerized. And believe me, when I opened my eyes, I felt that my mind was clear and I can see better. I don't know why,
Yeah, actually, many
because
things.
my eyes were relaxed.
Yes, yes. Just with this session, people have actually removed their specs. People have healed their diabetes. It might be like very miraculous to listen, but this has happened. So people have come out of their brain stroke with just with the dhwani. It is not ordinary sound therapy. If you do it with others, it doesn't give you the same results. Why this gives you the same siddha results is this is because of the parampara.
Thank you
Yeah,
once
so
again.
one thing what Nabiha has shared, mental health should be talked about. इसमें mental health के बारे में क्या talk करना है? See, when you talk about the issues, you become the issue. When you talk about the fear, you become fear. So why you want to have your attention and the greater span of your insight on the mental health? Because you cannot work on the mental health. It's the greatest misconception. You cannot work on the mind. So sorry to say this very upfront. You cannot work on the mental health just by talking on the mental health. This has to be done. So this has to be.
Exactly, Advaita. And that's the reason we conducted the session, to showcase that, talking is not going to help. We need to do. In fact, WHO and United Health Group also is of the same opinion, that it is time to take action. And believe me, the session on sound therapy was a step towards achieving it. And and we have curated the entire list of sessions in regards with mental well-being of employees. So we have sound therapy, dance movement, art therapy, and relationship building through storytelling sessions. And today, on the occasion of mental health day, we are if you are doing a booking in the next 1 week, we will give a 10% discount. And Advait has also agreed to add his session to the list. So guys, if you feel this was a impactful session and you want to see us doing it, more of it, and rather than talking, taking actions and steps and making those changes to bring and experience mental well-being in the real sense, I think this is your time to take that action. And as I told you, we have also booked a financial literacy session, which is upcoming on 7th of November. Again, this is complimentary, considering we are doing open sessions for people across, and this is like a 6th or 7th session. And people have been finding it really very helpful, and we continue to do that. Again, a free session for you. Thank you. For any issues, any concerns, or any giving us feedback, or any to book your sessions, all you got to do is to pick up the phone or write to us. We also have posted the Linktree link over there in the chat section. You can immediately register. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. And
Thank
a
you
good
very much.
evening and a happy weekend to everybody. Thank you, Advait.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thanks a
making
lot,
this session
Advait.
ahead.
Thanks a lot, Advait. It was lovely listening to you as well as understanding the concept, the element of the importance of sound therapy in our life, and it is very important that people need to come out and they need to invest in themselves. That's very important. The moment people start investing on themselves, they can understand the evidence they're going through or the kind of issues they're going through. Of course, support system, help, or the requirement for them, it can be externally provided. At the end of the day, it is the implementation of whatever is available. So I remember one of the questions somebody has asked about, and okay, what are the things which we can do it at home, or what are the immediate things which we can practice. I simply would say that okay, close your eyes and sit for some time quiet and just concentrate on yourself, maybe your breath. The breath is very important. If you can listen to your breath, nothing like that. The moment you listen to your breath, that means you're listening to yourself, inner self. And anyone who is looking at to be completely stress free, it's not going to happen in one day. That's for sure. But then yes, there is a old saying: practice makes anyone perfect. And this is how a person can give at least 15 minutes of their time in the whole day, and that makes that person release from those kind of griefs and sorrows and sadness and the negativities, whatever they're going through. Believe a lot on that, and I hope that one more session on sound therapy is required, where I would love you to play some kind of bowls or some kind of instrument uh, for a soothing experience, for a wonderful experience. Let it be live, let it be completely understood that okay, how that vibration is passing through. Okay, vibration could be passed by touching somebody, but even being very far, also the vibration can pass because we are connected to universe. That's very simple. So I love the session, and it's really wonderful. I mean, I guess people who attended today, if they can do a little bit for themselves, then definitely they will understand the importance of it. And last but not the least, mental health is actually something which has been self-developed. We think a lot, and hence the mental health arises. We stop thinking and probably we think about something good, very positive, connectivity, and make ourselves, comfortable. Then I guess the stress and anxiety and depression, which we create, we are the creators of our own destiny. Somebody said, not somebody, Swami Vivekananda said, but at the same time, we are the creator of our own destructions also. So these are all the distractions what we actually create. The best way is that okay, if you have anything, just feel okay. That's very simple. You just don't stress on that thing. The moment you give those, that importance to those stress things or those unwanted things, 101% there will be depression, there will be anxiety, there will be stress and all. So come out of that situation and you'll really feel good. That's what I would say. And once again, thank you, Vandana, Rashi. It was wonderful to have you
Thank
all.
you.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Bye bye. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I just wanted to say a big thank you to Advait
Yeah.
and the Unicom people, and stay blessed and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you,
Johnny
Johnny.
sir.
Means a lot.